Hey, what's up? It's Zach, and this is another weekly video devotion. This week, I want to talk to you from the book of Philippians, chapter 4. And Paul is writing to us in verses 12 and 13, and he says, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation. Whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. And of course, Paul's talking about Jesus and God who gives him strength to do these things. So this got me thinking about Paul's life and some things that Paul shows us about living a content life. And the first thing that I see is he didn't focus on the material. And we don't need to focus on the material. We don't have to put importance on the things that don't really matter. It's nice to have nice clothes. It's nice to have a nice car and even food to eat and a house to live in. But those things truly don't matter. You know, God promises that he will take care of us, but that doesn't mean we're going to live in this grand, extravagant lifestyle. It means that God will take care of us. We will have enough to get by sometimes. And Paul learned to be content with that. And we too need to learn to be content with that, even though it's hard. The second thing I see from Paul's life is that he remembered why Jesus came and what he did. Jesus came and he lived, he died, and he rose again. All three of those things helps shape our Christianity, helps shape our lives. His life taught us how to live. It taught us how to be disciples and how to go and disciple. It empowers us. It gives us examples and practical things we can do to be like Jesus. His death took our sin. His death was this act of grace which freed us from the bondage of sin. And his resurrection freed us from the bondage and curse of death. All three of those things help us live a content life, because at the end of the day, if we have this perfect example to follow, if our sins are forgiven, and if we don't have to worry about death anymore because we have victory, then that creates a new mindset, that we start thinking about life in a different way, that we can look above our circumstances and we can look to the future, we can look to God's hope, we can look to his peace and to his victory, and those things will help carry us into a content life in any and every situation. And the third thing I see, and this is the one that's in the very end of this verse, and it's the most important thing I think, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. God is the secret for living a content life. He is the source. We can meditate. We can be very practical about the way we go about life to live a content life. But at the end of the day, there are going to be situations where we just need God to give us strength to be joyful and to be happy and to be content with our lot in life. We all want stuff. We all want more. We all want what's best. But sometimes that's not where we're led. Sometimes that's not what we're blessed with. And God is the secret to living a content life in any and every situation, because he's the only one who can make us overcome the obstacles and overcome the troubles that we may face. So take those three things with you, and I hope that you think about them and that you apply them to your life, and I hope that they change the way that you do your daily life. So thanks for watching. God bless you guys. Please like and share this, and I'll see you next time.